So we are live on both. Tonight we are going to be making Sriracha teriyaki chicken and some jasmine rice. So I'm going to go ahead and get my pan ready. We're drinking water, by the way. This is full of water. After, I'll put Dr. Pepper in it. Thank you guys for the gifts. The match stars helped me in a competition over on TikTok. So if you guys are sending gifts, if you could send match stars, those help me out. But if not, if you want to send something else, that's fine too. It doesn't matter to me. But I was going to try to tighten this a little bit more. But I think it's okay. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in the bottom of this pan. And I'm going to turn it, because I want to sear it just a little bit. I'm going to turn it on about 7 and let that oil get really hot while I measure out 2 cups of jasmine rice. And I just store my jasmine rice in one of these things. I got this in like a 3 or a 4 pack at Sam's. Maybe a 6 pack, I don't know. But they look like this. And I just put my rice in it. And I think it works great. Because you know the jasmine rice, it comes in like a pack. And it's just so hard. Oh no, there's something burning. Or my smoke detector might go off. There's something burning on my stove eye. Okay, so thank you guys for the gifts. Any pumpkin meal? Yes, there is some pumpkin meal. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, some people have, now, I'm going to say this, and that doesn't mean run and go get everything, okay? But I have put some puppy items in my Amazon storefront, not Amazon storefront, in my wish list on Amazon. So if you want to get some of that, you absolutely do not have to. But I know a ton of people was asking me if I could put stuff on my storefront for the puppy. So I did do that. Nova's doing great. We're having a little difficulty today with Nova. YouTube has not seen my puppy. Gasp. When Charlie gets here with Moosey, with Moose, I will have Charlie show you Nova, because by that time hopefully she'll be up. But we had a little problem with Nova today. She does not want to pee outside because it's raining really bad. So we've had a lot of accidents indoors, which is okay. She's a puppy, but she just did not get rewarded for all of that, okay? She did not get rewarded for that, because that is bad puppy behavior, and we cannot support that. She needs to be a beautiful diva, okay? A beautiful, proper diva, and she is definitely not that today. So, extra virgin olive oil. Now I'm going to move on to my rice while this is heating up. I'm going to put just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil at the bottom of this so my rice doesn't stick. And I'm going to use the Instant Pot just in case you guys don't know. There we go. I just put enough in the bottom of it, you can see, just to kind of drizzle and coat so it doesn't stick. And I think it's about time for our chicken. So let me get it out of the cold water defrost bath in my sink, and I'll be right back over here. I need to put this over here. Sorry, y'all. I am not organized today. I haven't been organized. Are you okay, Cash Money? You sneezed. Are you okay, buddy? Did you just drink too fast? What was I doing? Getting the chicken. Sorry, y'all. Scatterbrained. Scatterbrained. Woo, that water's cold. Woo-hoo-hoo. The gliders. I have to tell you all what Bubbles did to me this morning. I need to tell y'all what Bubbles did to me. She is so wrong. She is so wrong. Hang on. If y'all don't know, Bubbles and Lily, they are my sugar gliders. I love them to death. Love them. Love them more than life itself, you know. So Miss Bubbles always has been, whenever I first got her, I always played this game with her, and y'all, I want a little sear on my chicken. That's why I've got it up high. But we'll turn it back down here in just a minute. Anyway, so I get Bubbles out. It's early, okay, because my dad's wanting me to meet him at the shop early. It's early in the morning. I normally don't get her out at 6, but I decided, hey, I'm going to get them out at 6 o'clock. I'm going to put them in my bra. We're going to relax a little bit before we go to the garage, because my dad ended up texting me saying that he woke up late. So I was like, okay, cool. Me and Nova will go lay back down. I'll take the gliders in there. Bubbles. She is running around. And I'm like, wow, she's having a good time. So I was laying on the bed, and I would put my arm up like this. She would crawl to the top of my hand. She'd jump on the bed, and she would keep doing it over and over and over again. She did it about 10 times. Well, like the 11th time, she was wanting to play games with me. Okay, she said, you know what she did to me, y'all? I don't think you're gonna believe it. She jumped on the bed. I heard, listen, I'm going to try to make the sound I heard of her getting on the bed and then of her jumping in the floor. I said, oh no. We cannot have a loose sugar glider in the house. No. So I'm chasing Bubbles around our bedroom, okay? She thinks it's a game because whenever she was little, I used to play with her in her cage to get her used to me. I used to play the I'm going to get you game, okay? I used to play the I'm going to get you game. And so I would go like this in the cage, and she would run from me, and I'd try to get her. If that glider did not think that I was playing a game with her, thank y'all for the gifts. So she thought I was playing a game with her, and I wasn't. I was just trying to catch her. She was having a blast, but it must be the weather. She was a feisty thing today. She didn't want to eat treats. She didn't want to, I don't know what was up with her. I think she knows about Nova because animals know. Thank you guys. Animals know. They just know. Okay. For real, I'm going to go rinse off this rice and then get another cup and rinse it off. But I'm going to rinse it off a cup at a time. I'll still talk to you. Let me know. What are you guys eating tonight? What are you guys having for supper? Anything fun? Alright, I think that rice is good enough drained. Drain, strain, be-bye, bang. Drain it, strain it, be-bye, bang it. Alright, into the Instant Pot. I'm going to get another cup. Y'all, I can't look at the comments that fast. Health foods? No. Rice isn't that, like, it's not good for you, but it's not terrible for you in moderation. Actually, no food besides, like, chocolate. Well, chocolate can have some health. Wait, isn't there straight cocoa? Isn't that, like, I think Charlie last time wanted me to do a little bit more. We're going to do 2.5 cups. I think he wanted me to do a little bit more because he's got to work tomorrow and he needs to have something for leftovers. Okay, so I'm going to go rinse this. Nova is the puppy, yes. Thank you guys for joining in. If you guys are new here, make sure you're following. Also follow my Instagram and my YouTube. And if you haven't already checked out my cookbooks, go to Amazon and type in Get in the Kitchen, Let's Get Cooking. I have volume 1 and 2 for sale. These are some good cookbooks. some good cookbooks. If everybody would post their feedback about the cookbooks, I would really appreciate it. I saw that somebody's having Chipotle for supper. And I think I saw someone say that they were having cabbage. I don't know, like, I love egg rolls. Y'all, I love me some egg rolls. But I am not sure if I would like cabbage by itself. And Charlie told me that he definitely would not. So it kind of makes me nervous to try it. Kind of makes me nervous, you know? You know how it is. Alright. So, I've strained my rice as best as I could. I'm putting it all in my crock pot. That's 2.5 cups of rice. You're thinking, geez, Louis, Caitlin, that's a lot of rice. I know. I know it is. But listen. Oh, Lord. My butter melted together. If nobody told you today, you need to eat something. If nobody told you, honey bunny, go eat you something. You love your 2 cookbooks? Yay! I love fried cabbage. I don't think I've ever had fried cabbage, to be honest. Okay, so I'm going to put some butter in here. Don't judge my use of butter, okay? We're going to put, what is that? Probably about 2 tablespoons of butter. Don't judge. I do it different than you. That's okay. There's no right or wrong way to cook. Cooking's like makeup. It's a free form, you know. So I'm just cutting it up. My chicken's doing its thing. I've turned it down a little bit. I'm going to cook it low and slow. Because you know what? That's just how we do it around here. That is just how we do it. Low and slow. I'm going to get some chicken bouillon. That is what I put in my rice. And I'm also going to put some jalapenos if we have some open. Because Charlie really loved the flavor of jalapenos in our rice last time. It gave it just a little bit of spice. Or I could, if I have chipotle peppers, I could put that in there. Okay, so I'm not going to dump all of this. I just, actually, full send it. We're putting all of that in there. Don't judge. Don't judge. Chicken bouillon. This is the one that I get. The one from Knorr. I get this big Knorr. I get this big one. Knorr. Big one. And this is like cheap. If you use it a lot, just get the bigger one. It takes up a little bit more room, but alright, I'm gonna turn my chicken. And then we're gonna start seasoning the chicken. So I've got my chicken, we're gonna turn it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear pumpkin. Happy birthday to more. Happy birthday, pumpkin! Just in case it was anybody's birthday. Because I tend to miss it sometimes. Okay. Putting the liquid in my rice. We need to get this rice going. What are you waiting on, Caitlin? Get this rice going. So Charlie will be home just a jag later than normal. I use equal parts, so 2.5 cups of liquid to 2.5 cups of rice. Don't tell me in the comments that I'm doing it wrong, because guess what? I've done this a lot, and that's how we like our rice, okay? That is how we like our rice. I find that if I put any more, I find that it just gets really mushy. And I don't like mushy rice. And I also use low sodium chicken broth whenever I cook my rice, because I figure that it tastes better. So there was 1 cup. We got 1.5. 2 cups. 2.5. I gotta get the jalapenos, and then we'll get this going. We will get this bad boy going. Alright. I do not measure, but I will for you all tonight. Thank you, Dorothy, for the reminder about the negative comments. Please keep it nice, because guess what? Ain't nobody got time for that. So we're going to do 2 heaping. Actually, we're going to do 1.5 heapings. Don't drain the juice. Don't worry about it. Now I'm going to stir all this together. Jalapenos, we like spicy. If you don't like spicy, leave it out. If you do not like spicy, leave it out. Now, when you're cooking rice, there is a finger trick you can do. I don't really know what it is. But I do know there is a way to check. Alright, jalapenos. Alright, I'm going to turn you guys over here so you can see me. At my at my Instant Pot. So, don't tell me how to cook my rice. No, I'm just kidding. My kitchen's a mess. Don't look at it. Okay, so I've got my Instant Pot. We're locked. We're going to seal this bad boy. I'm going to put it on let's do pressure cook for 6 minutes, and we're going to let it naturally release. Listen. It'll be. There we go. So she's going to start warming up. We're going to cook the rice for 6 minutes, naturally release the rice for 12 minutes, and this rice will be perfect. This rice will be done, okay? So now we don't even have to look at the rice. Now we don't even have to look at it. I'm going to turn you guys back around. We are having teriyaki, Sriracha teriyaki chicken, and Jasmine rice. Now, Charlie likes his chicken in bite-sized pieces, so I'm not going to chop it up just yet, but I will eventually. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, we're so close to meeting our gift goal. Finish the bubble story. I did. Thank you, Lisa. Okay. Let's go ahead and season the chicken a little bit. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use smoked paprika. Don't be afraid to use some seasonings, y'all. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. There's no need to worry. Or something like that. Complete seasoning. Y'all know how I feel about complete seasoning. Alright, so that's what I'm going to put on here for right now. Thank you all. Alright. So I seen what some people were having. I'm flipping these chickens over so I can season the other side. All right. There's a weird looking piece of chicken and I'm trying to get it. Oh, that was just a spice. That was just a spice. Okay, hang on, let me go wash my hands. I've been touching chicken. Shoo, y'all. Do y'all ever do that? See something in your food and get... Can anyone tell me where... Oops. Hello. Thank you guys for joining in. The pan is a Simply Ming pan. Thank you for the gifts. And you can get something similar on Amazon, but I know some people said, I think it was either TJ Maxx or Marshall's, they said that they found the Simply Ming pan. Alright, so don't come at me, but I'm going to put a little bit of chicken broth in the bottom of this now. Just a little bit. And my seasonings for the chicken is just smoked paprika and some complete seasoning. Onion powder, garlic powder if you want, but where I'm putting sauce on it, I don't really want to put any more seasonings. I don't want to take away from the flavor. Alright, so we're going to let that cook for just a minute. What's going on? My little cheeks, thank you. I'm going to try to read these comments. You saw those pans at Target, but it's been a while. I'm putting Sriracha Teriyaki. Thank you guys for the gifts. I really appreciate it. You guys are astounding. How did you end up catching Bubbles? So I just ended up, I looked at her and I was like, Bubbles, I ain't playing. I think she could tell that I was, thank you, Shell. I think she could tell that I was like feeling defeated because she's fast. She's fast. She's so fast. I do try to cook every night. What about the puppy? Thank you, Ashley. Corned beef, cabbage, and potatoes and biscuits. That sounds delicious. I buy Del Monte green beans. Is there a light goal? Yes, let's make it 500,000 before we sit down for supper. Does that sound realistic? Thank you for the gifts, Diane. Corned beef and cabbage. I've never had it. You're having mac and cheese, Reuben sandwich, Bourbon Street chicken. That sounds delicious. Okay, so I'm going to do a little, I'm going to try to sell 10. Aw, Cindy, that's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to like plug my cookbooks really quickly. Thank you, Cheryl. So I have 2 cookbooks. Get in the kitchen, let's get cooking. Volume 1 has my amazing meatloaf recipe in it. Everyone who has tried my meatloaf says that it is the bee's knees. And then I also have a volume 2 of this book. Thank you guys. Available on Amazon as well. They both have 25 recipes in them, which breaks it down to 60 cents per recipe, which is not bad at all. It's actually very good, very affordable. This chicken is just falling apart. Literally. So yeah, Get in the Kitchen, Let's Get Cooking, Volume 1 and 2, available on Amazon. So go purchase if you haven't already. They are available also in Kindle versions for $5, but you do have to have the Kindle app to be able to download it. Thank you for the gifts. My favorite recipe out of Volume 2 has to probably be the sausage balls. Everyone who eats my sausage balls, or actually Robin's sausage balls, oh my goodness. Literally chef's kiss a million times. This chicken is just falling apart, y'all. Charlie likes it really fine, so I'm just going through all the little pieces and just breaking them up. This chicken would probably be good as is. I could use my food chopper. It's like the best thing ever, but I've already dirtied the spoon. All right, now my crock pot, why do I keep calling it my crock pot? My Instant Pot has just now beeped, so it's going to start counting down from 6. Then after it's going to beep again, and it'll go to 12. What are these shop items? So these shop items are, you can purchase anything in my shop. I do benefit a little bit monetarily from everything, but tonight is self-care night, and I figured that during this live, if you wanted to purchase some self-care items for yourself, that I would put some in tonight's live. So I just did it before the 9 p.m. live and put it on this one just in case anybody wanted it. Don't feel any pressure to buy anything, but it does keep you within the app. Oops. Where to purchase. And needed to know that. That towel. You can always shop my stuff anytime. So Ginger Lad has a store too. That's awesome. So, a lot of people might have the same items. I'm not really sure. I haven't looked at Ginger Lad stuff. But that's awesome. And it's a great opportunity. Especially, like, I'm just adding the Sriracha sauce. Do you have any recipes using dark meat chicken? No. But any of my chicken recipes that I have, you can use dark meat. Like, this would be really good with dark meat, if you like dark meat. I just always use white meat, because can I be honest? I don't like dark meat because of the look of it. I'm really weird when it comes to stuff like that. So I just put the teriyaki sauce in, the Sriracha teriyaki sauce. And I put the whole jar because we are going to need some sauce. because I did not make shrimp sauce for tonight. Normally I make shrimp sauce when we have like chicken like this, but not tonight. Okay. So I'm just going to let this sit and marinate for just a minute. I'm going to turn it down to 3. I'm going to go grab something, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to do the girls' party favors. YouTube has never seen this, so I think that'll be... That's not hot. So I think that'll be a fun little thing to show YouTube. So hang on just a second. Alright, I've got to find their... Hang on. Okay. So, I'm going to show you what the glider stuff is while we let this simmer. So, the gliders have every single night, I call this their party favors. All it is like 4 shot glasses. There's a blue, a pink. I'll put you guys down so you can see. So, there's a blue, a pink, purple, and green. Okay, those are their shot glasses. Do I pour them alcohol in the shot glasses? Absolutely not. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, no, I'm not kidding. I really don't. Then they have these little teeth. Let me get 2 out so I can show absolutely everybody. I don't want anybody to feel left out. I just bought off of the shop. I love watching your lives. It's becoming... Oh! Daggone it, I missed most of it. Thank you, Courtney, for the gifts. Thank you guys for all the gifts. I really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. We are very close to our gift goal tonight. Alright, so these are the little teeth. Perfect, Shay. Thank you so much. The meatloaf recipe, Kathy, is my own meatloaf. Thank you for the gifts. Alright, so here's the tooth. What I put in them is... these dehydrated pet avor fish sticks. They're dehydrated. Thank you guys. Tell your mom I said hello, Shay. So they just look like, let me show you. Cash knows what I'm doing, and so does Ernie. They just look like this. They're like little sticks. Like this. Cookbook is simple recipes, yes. I got what somebody thought was a diss on my cookbooks, but for me it was not a diss. There's my Instant Pot telling me that the 6 minutes has been up. Now I'm going to let it naturally release for 12 minutes, and then I'll manually release the rest, and I'll show you how to do that. So I'm just going to throw one of these to Cash because they're pet friendly. But I got a diss one time. Somebody said, oh, what did she do? Take recipes off of Google and just call it a cookbook? Okay, for one, no. I have a rule for myself. If I make something and I call it my own, and let's say if I did get a recipe off of Google, sorry, I stuttered. Let's say if I do get a recipe off Google, I at least change 5 to 6 things in a recipe. That is because I do not want someone saying that I stole the recipe. That is not me. I don't want to do that. I don't think that it's fair to the person who created it. Without giving them credit, I don't think it's fair. So if it is such a simple recipe that I can't change, I will give credit. But I have very few of those. I just like to do things my own way. And I just like to experiment with stuff. So I feel like changing 5 things in a recipe really makes it my own. And so that's not a diss. They were probably just saying that because they're jealous that they've never come out with a book or can say that they're a published author. I worked very hard for the books to come out, and when they did, I was kind of upset because I was getting like negative feedback like that from people who don't even matter, to be honest. And I let that intimidate me, but I'm very proud of the cookbooks because it was a lot of hard work. But anyway, back to the gliders. Yes, we're keeping the puppy. But to answer your question, yes, they are simple, family-friendly recipes. A lot of them are very basic, but I give you 5 tips and tricks on every recipe to be able to make it however your family likes. So, maybe to help you out a little bit. Cash, no, buddy. I gave that one to Ernie, Cash, so I'm just pulling out all the little teeth. There's a bunch of them. Let me turn that off. That probably... The books are $15 a piece. Last week they were on sale. One of them, the first book was on sale for, I think, $11 something. So that's a good deal. I don't know if they still are. Alright, so I'm pulling out all the teeth. And what's just left in here is like stuff that they have to forage through. They love bracelets. They carry these around their cage. They put them in different areas of their cage. They love them. They have little Easter eggs that have different things on them that my nieces gave them. They have little bath toys that they love, and little eyeballs. And they carry these around, little maracas. They carry those around everywhere. So they just have a whole bucket of fun. And you make sure, if you have like a small animal like that who likes stuff like this, make sure that their whole body can fit through it with no like hesitation, because the last thing you want is to open up your cage one morning and find an animal that couldn't get it off. So that would be terrible. I would feel so bad. That would make me feel so guilty. Alright. Stirring the chicken. Letting it sit. I gotta turn back on that light again. It's bothering me. Okay. We're gonna fill the teeth up. Yeah, the warning is fake. We are having Sriracha teriyaki chicken and Jasmine rice. Ernie, I'm going to have to give you one later because Cash is staring me down. So I break them in half. And we just take them and I shove them in. And a lot of people are like, Kaitlyn, can they even open the teeth? They are very smart. There's a video of me feeding them nectar pods. And at the end, Lily found one of these teeth in her favorite balls in her cage. And she got it out of the ball and ate it. So if you guys have not seen that, go check that video out. It's pretty astounding about how smart they are. We have met our gift goal, guys. So let me just reset that. Let's do 2,000 this time. I feel like we can do it. How about you? Okay. Does it keep freezing? Try to go out and come back in. Alright. Fish stick. Fish stick. And they can get these open. They have mastered this. So like they're really talented. They've mastered how to open these. They can do it like in the first 5 minutes that I put them in their cage. So now I have started hiding some all around their cage. But they're starting to get to where they know where I hide all of their treats at. I'm running out of hiding spaces. Thank you all for sharing. The teeth I got off of Amazon. Why do you hide them? Because they, okay, so they are like creatures of like full interest. Like they are very smart. They have to forage. Thank you for the gifts. They have to forage. They have to be like, their brain has to be worked, because they are such smart animals that if they don't have anything to do, they get bored, anything like that, they can self-mutilate. They are self-mutilating animals, and so you just really have to make sure you have a lot of interactive things for them to do, because listen, it's terrible. Lily was eating her tail one time. It wasn't because of this. I think it was lack of calcium, which we have since fixed, or she had an injury on her tail. I'm not really sure. Yeah, so she was like eating her tail off. I don't know. I honestly, me and Charlie were talking about it one day, and I honestly think maybe, because I had a chair pulled up for Ernie to sit and watch them, the gliders, and I think maybe when Cash was a kitten, he tried to play with them and maybe got her tail. I don't know, but they do self-mutilate. They're really bad about self-mutilation. So if you ever get a sugar glider, beware of that. So in their shot glasses, at the very bottom, I have put a tooth in each shot glass. Next, I'm going to be separating my, this is just a necklace. Thank you, Trinity. This is just a necklace that I have cut, so it's really long. Ernie's like, I love that. And all I do is I put it in their cup. And sometimes I even stick a little treat in the side. And I have like a little shot glass. Thank you, Diane. So, I'll do it again. We have a blue one. And they can take those out and get the teeth. That I have to make it fun for them and exciting for them, because if I don't, they get so bored. So they love this though. They love doing this every night. Okay, so I've got those made. Now I keep 5 out to hide, and I put the rest. So I've kept 5 out, 5 teeth. And I'm just going to put these randomly in here, and guess what they have to do? They have to forage through their bucket that they love doing anyway. It's Easter time. I used to do this with Easter eggs, but it was kind of tricky for them. So, now they have to find them. Once they find them, they have to open them. Once they open them, they have earned their treat. So I'm just going to put the extras on top of these teeth until I can take it in their cage. And then these will go to the cats. The extras. Ain't that right? The extras will go to all the kitty cats. All 500 of them. I'm going to put this in the sink. Alright, let's see if I can't answer some questions. What time is it? Y'all, this looks so divine. It looks so delicious. I bet Charlie is going to be a happy camper. Ernie, I'm not giving him anybody. I'm not giving him any, Ernie. Alright. The name of the cookbook is Get in the Kitchen, Let's Get Cooking. I'm trying to give Ernie one before Cash sees it. Cash, here. Cash. You have to take it and go with it, buddy. unlock the door. Oh, yes. Hang on. I gotta unlock the door. I am so glad you said that. The sky is a super beautiful cotton candy pink color. Alright. Yeah, it's like a pink and blue. You like my tag? Oh, thank you for the gifts. What did you decide on the puppy's name? It's Nova. The puppy's name is Nova. The puppy is asleep. Does Nova sleep all night? No, she wakes up at probably about 4. If we go to bed at like 10. She sleeps till like 4. When Charlie gets home, I'll show you guys all the animals. It was gonna be Casey, but we got to thinking. I like Nova pretty good. Thank you, Lucy. Lucy, you got the #1 gifter badge. Aw, thank you. It's time to release our chicken, our rice. Okay, we're 1 minute past, but it's okay. We are 1 minute past. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay. All right. Turn it off. Well, actually, yeah. We're gonna turn it off. So hit cancel. It turns it off. We're gonna go to venting. There will not be much left. But be careful. What comes out of it is hot. If you need a facial, I'm just kidding. No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You might get burnt. That water and stuff coming out of it's hot. What is it, Ernie Law? Ernie's like, what's happening? That's what he's like. He's like, what's happening? What's happening, Cash Money? Alright, once that pin drops down in there, that means you're ready to unlock your lid. And you've got yourself some mighty fine rice. Some mighty fine rice. I'm going to use just like this straight thingy. I'm going to turn you guys a little bit more. You guys can't really see. Okay, that's going to be hot. That is going to be hot. I'm just going to hold it. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Come again? Who is she? This looks good. Yes. Okay. The oil has helped it from not sticking to the bottom, which we love. We love a non-stick surface. Alright, I'm going to bring you over here one at a time so you can see what's going on in my pot here. And I'll also show you the chicken. This is going to be delicious. Okay. We're going to bring you guys over one at a time. YouTube goes first. Yes, Charlie does know what we are having for dinner. Here we go. Are you ready? Don't look at my dirty dishes. Okay. Here we go. Rice. Ooh, look at that. Look at all that goodness. And we will have tons of leftover rice. So Charlie can take plenty to work tomorrow, and I can have some for lunch or whatever we decide. Boom. Bada boom, bada boom. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the chicken. Here's what the chicken looks like. It's just been simmering in the pot. Sriracha teriyaki chicken. Tossed around in the pot. Now, I'm going to show you guys. Yes, thank you, mods. Alright, I'm going to show you guys. Don't look at my dirty dishes. Here we go. Look at that. The rice is cooked perfectly. And then the chicken. As the new whippersnappers say, that looks bussin'. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, that looks bussin', bussin'. A yellow tint. Did you add something? Yes. Excuse me. I added a little bit of jalapenos and chicken bouillon. That makes it delicious. 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 Yes, we kept the puppy. Okay, so I'm getting Moose's water bowl. We use like a bowl like this. I'm gonna have to get a bigger, I'm gonna have to order one. I normally put ice and water in this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear pumpkin. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy birthday, pumpkin! Okay. Happy birthday, pumpkin. Okay, I do have some packages to open also. Happy birthday! I've never had corned beef. Book name is Get in the Kitchen, Let's Get Cooking. The menu is Sriracha teriyaki chicken and rice. Demi, he will be so excited to hear that. Thank you, Lisa, for confirming. Okay, she just got up. Alright, you guys. Puppy, Nova puppy just got up. Nova just got up. And I'm going to show you. Nova, meet Pumpkins. Pumpkins, meet CP Nova. Yay, tomorrow! What's wrong, you CP baby? What's wrong, you CP baby? Oh, goodness. Oh, she's so sleepy. Aren't you sleepy, baby? Your brother's coming to see you for the very first time. For the very first time ever. For the very first time ever. Oh, she doesn't care. She doesn't care, y'all. Talk to the hand, because the face don't want to hear it. Right? Talk to the paw, because the face don't want to hear it. That's what she said. I have a video on the vet update on Nova. She has been to the vet. She is very healthy. Who's her brother? Moosey Ball! Moochie Ball! She has one sister, well, 3 sisters actually, Bubbles, Lily, and Sammy, and then a lot of brothers, 3 brothers, Moose, Ernie, and Cash. But I'm gonna end YouTube. I'm glad you guys got to see what it looked like finished, aren't you? Yeah. Say, I'm so glad you got to see the finished product and you got to see my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful face. Right? Beautiful? Right? Right? She's sassy. That's what your name should have been. Sassy Petey. Yes, her name is Nova. Or Sassy Petey. Sassy Petey. I was talking to her today. I was just carrying a conversation with her. And my mom looks at me and says, Caitlin, you're talking to her like she's human. And I was like, I do that with Moose. I do that with the cats. Alright. Tell YouTube that you'll see them later. Bye, YouTube. I'll see you later. Remember to spread love, kindness, and positivity to yourself and others. And until next time, stay cool and be you. Bye!